Hello, hello, hello. Are you guys ready to get your sweat on today? Today is a 12-minute AMRAP, which stands for as many rounds and reps as possible. Technically, you don't need any equipment besides your bead counter to be able to count your rounds and your reps and your SmartWOD app. And so if you haven't downloaded that, looks just like this. You're gonna go ahead and click it. You're gonna select the option that says AMRAP, and you are gonna set it for 12 minutes, just like that. Okay, so what is the workout? The workout today consists of 6 push-up taps, 6 alternating front lunges, 6 plank hip taps, and then 6 alternating back lunges. Now, if you want to hold dumbbells and do this workout, you absolutely can. If you want to get a little bit more strength in your workout, and then I'm also going to show you an extra cardio that you can add to it, okay? So let's go through the different movements and modifications, and then you can get started on your workout. So starting out with push-up tap taps. Okay, we have a few different modifications for this, so you decide what's best for you. But our regular push-up, you come down in plank position, our hands are underneath our shoulder blades, our body is out flat like a board, okay? And we're gonna lower, we're gonna touch our chest, and we're gonna push right back up, okay? And then we're gonna tap, tap, okay? Alternating shoulders, and that's 1, okay? You're gonna go through and do 6 of those. Now, a couple things to remember is you want your hands to be underneath your shoulder blades, so that way when you're going down, your arms are rubbing the sides of your body, and you're pushing right back out. Okay, we don't want our arms out like this doing it. We want it in close and nice and compact. Okay, the other thing is when we lower our body down, we don't want our quads to touch the floor. Okay, we don't want to like worm ourselves down and then worm ourselves back up. If you're doing that, then we need to modify to knee push-ups, which I'll show you in a minute. So once again, hands are underneath our shoulders, feet are straight out on our toes in a plank position. We lower, we touch our chest. Notice that my quads are not on the ground, and I push right back up. So this is what we don't want it to look like. Okay, we don't want to like worm our way, okay? So if this is too much, after your push-up, sorry, I forgot the tap, okay? If that's a little bit too much, feel free to come into this position, but then drop to your knees, okay? Same thing, hands are underneath our shoulders, touch that chest, tap, tap. Touch that chest, tap, tap, just like that. Now, if that's still a little bit too much, because even for me sometimes knee push-ups get me, you can do them inclined. And so if you have some kind of bench, couch, chair, okay, you can do it on your toes, like we were just doing it. Touch that chest, tap, tap. Once again, making sure that your hands are still close together underneath your shoulder blades, or you can still drop to your knees and do your push-up, tap, tap, and just keep them a little bit more elevated or inclined, okay? You can also do wall push-ups, which are essentially the same thing. So you're gonna find yourself a wall. Let's see if I can just do the back of this door. Hands are gonna come out to here. Hope you can't see me very well. Let me change it over a little bit. So any kind of wall or door, okay, on your feet, and you're just gonna push down, tap, tap, push down, tap, tap. So super simple if you need something a little bit easier, okay? Push-ups is definitely something that you've got to work on your strength to get better at. So start with wherever you're at. Like, just be glad that you're here, you're moving, you're doing it. And if you start with the wall push-ups, pretty soon you're going to see yourself on a knee incline push-up, and then you're going to see yourself on the ground, and that's the only way they get stronger, okay? So after you do your 6 push-up tap taps, you are going to move into 6 alternating front lunges. So you're just going to go ahead, lunge, gently tap that knee, or lunging forward, tap that knee, and you're doing 6 total. Okay, so what to remember here is that you want to keep a 90-degree angle in the front knee and in the back knee as much as possible. We don't want our leg to be too far out that way or too far back that we're on our toe and our knee is coming too far over here. Okay, so when you tap, you want it to be as close to a 90-degree angle as possible. Okay, so a couple modifications from here is if you have a chair or have this little stick sometimes I like to use. Okay, as you're doing these, just to give you a little bit of help up, a little bit of extra stability to keep yourself safe, you can definitely use something if you need it. And then your cardio modification is to do lunge jumps. So you're going to come down into your lunge position, and then you're going to jump. And you're going to do 6 of those. Okay? Then you're going to come down back into the plank position, and we're going to do hip taps. So we're going to come onto our forearms and our feet here. Make this plank position. And from here, we're going to tap our right hip, tap our left hip. All right? And our left. And we're just going to move back and forth until we complete our reps. All right? And you are doing a total of 6 of them. Now, modification, drop down to your knees and tap on each side on your knees. Okay? Now, if you can, stay up for the 6. If not, drop to your knees. You can always take a break, shake it out whenever you need to. And then the other thing that you can do too is if you can just hold that plank for 12 seconds. Okay, so instead of doing the 6 hip taps, if maybe that hurts your shoulder blades or it just doesn't feel comfortable to you, you can go ahead and just hold like this for 12 seconds. Okay? All right, so that's the workout. 6 push-up tap taps, 6 alternating front squats, 6 plank hip taps, and then 6 alternating back lunges. So for the back lunge, much like the front lunge, except for this time, you're just stepping back. If you need to use this, you can go ahead and use that. And if you'd like to do the jumps, you can still do those, okay? When you finish this full round, you're gonna go ahead and move a bead on your bead counter, and you're gonna move them and keep completing them until the timer goes off. So at 12 minutes, let's say that you made it through 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 full rounds, and you did 2 push-up tap taps. So your score is gonna be 5 plus 2 rounds plus reps. You did 5 full rounds, 2 reps, so your score is 5 plus 2. Don't add them together. And what that's going to do is the next time that you do this workout, you're going to have your score to beat. I hope that you guys have fun with this one. Be safe, and let's get fit.